This is a vibe and a half. I like this.
We're vibing and a half.
Ripley's believe it or not. Can you believe it or not?
I can't. Can you?
Can you? No.
Alright. Is it recording?
What's the game plan, y'all? What's up? How you doing? Mother bought me some chocolates. It's exciting.
You have a lot of good intentions, but not
bad
executed.
habits. Good intentions, bad habits.
Very bad habits.
First of all, I'm not very bad.
No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, first of all,
you got good, like,
look at this guy.
good qualities.
Look at this guy.
Qualities, man. Let's talk about qualities. I felt.
I actually look like that.
I felt at ease.
Not 10 hot. Not at full attention.
Not at full tension. Talking about tensions, what happens when girls build tension?
What do you mean between what? That's a very broad subject.
The build up of the tensions, you know, like
okay, but
what, like different types of girls, like look at you, toilet.
Bro, give me some clippers. I could scrap someone.
Dude, you can kill someone.
Probably, bro. If I
No, let's not go there right now. We're vibing and a half. Stay here.
I am. I just need to. Did you hear that?
My fan. My AC unit is it's haunted or something.
It's not broken. It just haunts us. Like last night, I couldn't sleep, and there was a bug that I think bit me in the ankle. That's what this is from.
Nuh-uh.
I'm not joking, bro. That's a bug bite. I know it because I tried to pop it today. Like
you try to pop everything you see in your body.
No, oh yeah.
If you had a pussy, you'd pop that shit too.
You damn straight I popped that shit. I popped that shit live.
Alright, that's not going there.
Anyway, get the foot the vibing.
In today's podcast, guys, or blog, whatever it is, we are talking about.
We're talking about types of girls,
chicks.
bro. It's types of girls, and so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna tell you some types of girls that we believe in, what we have seen in our experiences between college and now, and well, not really necessarily college, but high school. Tell you what happened with us.
Right. Even from like growing up, you know.
No,
like when you
that's
have
what I'm saying.
interactions, when you have interactions with like, females.
Talk about the one time that you told me about that girl. That she was like, you got overwhelmed because she was so attractive, and it was way back in like high school or middle school.
Right.
Way back when. You remember that?
Actually, I have
another
the first interaction that I really had was in middle school, man. Like I remember clearly, and they got me good, man. It kind of sucks, and till that, like my mind wraps around that, you know. But now that we're growing up and everything, we're starting to realize a lot of things. So back in middle school, there was this girl. I'm not gonna say any names.
Nope.
But I had this really big crush. But she was dating this other guy friend.
Now
the thing was that he was a new kid.
Oh, he's new kid on the block. Where's he from?
Exactly, from Arizona. And
that's why. Okay, Arizona's cool.
Yeah. But I mean, I have no hate, no hate towards anybody.
All love.
It's just that
all positive vibes and a half only.
Positive and a positive. Vibe and a half. We're still getting used to it.
But we love it.
He was pretty cool with me, with everybody, new kid, new vibes. But I just had a crush on this one girl, and next thing I know, he started dating her. I was like, wow, man, like all my friends, or at least my close friends that I really hung out with, knew I had this crush on this girl. And I don't know, middle school how it gets, it just, the rumors start spreading like wildfire.
And it's not even just like one particular rumor. It's so many rumors related to that particular thing. It's one rumor, but multiplied, spider-webbed out to where people believe one thing and then they tell another person what they believe, not what they heard. So then people judge by what they hear, not by what they see. Remember that. Rewind that and think about that again. We'll probably do that. Anyway, keep going.
So the whole point of it was that it got
just got bad, or like,
it
did you
just
ask
got
her out?
around. It just got around. It wasn't bad. It just got around, and it got to my head, you know, because
Did you eventually like ask her out, or like what?
I did it in person. No, I didn't.
Oh,
right, yeah. So
didn't.
Right.
Oh,
so,
I thought you said you did. Okay.
So
okay.
I think I did. I didn't ever ask her out just because of the fear, you know.
Wait, didn't you say you didn't ask her out in person?
I didn't.
So you didn't. I know, but you didn't ask her out in person. But you didn't ask her out over text either, or anything.
No, I didn't ask her out at all because she was dating this guy.
Oh.
But
so
I just had this crush on her, you know.
Okay.
And people got to find out. I guess some girls, some guys, and they kind of told the boyfriend, and then the boyfriend started teasing me about it. Kind of like being a dick about it. Like
teasing you?
Yeah,
You're joking me.
Him and his friends were just like, so they're like, ooh. I remember that from hallway to hallway. Fireworks. 4th of July, guys.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought someone was whistling outside. I thought your dad was gonna come in. Anyway, keep going.
So like, from hallway to hallway, I remember we were going from like period. From periods, you know?
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. It's the same thing. Yeah.
Bell rings and stuff.
Bell rings and then they wait. Yeah.
And I remember that they yelled my name across the hallway and they were like, Abraham! And I was like, yeah? Like, what's up? People really didn't talk to me back then. So I was like, yeah? What's up? You know? And it was a kind of popular guy, you know? Friends with friends of
multiple friends.
Of the girls that hung out with them and everything. So they kind of knew it. So they started teasing me about it. Especially that day, and they yelled my name across the room and they're like, Abraham! The hallway. I think I was in 6th grade. We just started middle school. And they're like, do you want to go out with her, you know? And in my mind I was like, you know, like when you're like in middle school, you have this,
yeah, I do. And then all of a sudden, but you just didn't want to say it out loud.
Right, and I was like, yeah? You know? Like,
yeah, just like, okay. Yeah, of course.
Then, for a day, I thought it was real, man.
Really?
I thought it was like literally. I thought it was like a real thing. I was like, dang. So how do I go about this? You know. So they kind of, long story short, they played a prank on me, and it sucked. You know. And that shaped me throughout the way. That shaped me, I clearly remember it. That shaped me, the way I approached girls in high school. Not only in high school, but out there, you know? And a lot of guys struggle, you know, getting girls. But there was a point where I literally just, on my day-to-day basis, I was attracting the wrong girls, you know? It was the girls that I didn't like. And I was so mad at that concept, you know, because I kept attracting, the opposite from who I really liked.
But it's all psychological. Me and Abraham talk about this all the time. It's a psychological game.
Yes.
It is. Once you understand the game, then once girls, or, you know, for even from a girl's perspective, you know, bad guys, once you start seeing, you know, just throw it out there, bullshit from either side, you can claim it before you get too deep in the relationship or too deep when you start talking to them. Then,
but
that's like shaping you up from. He said back in middle school, this story shaped him. Now I'm gonna tell you. Tell you a story.
It impacted in a certain way.
See,
that doesn't mean that I didn't date other girls who were less or more attractive. It's just the whole.
I'm just saying, like, an overall concept.
That was an experience that I went through.
But it was a negative experience. But you have to go through negative experiences in order to find the positivity in everything else. I don't know if that makes sense, but it makes sense to me and it makes sense to him.
Tomorrow's the 4th.
Hey! Happy 4th! If we don't do a podcast tomorrow, happy 4th!
Tomorrow's the 4th.
Hey! Happy 4th! If we don't do a podcast tomorrow, happy 4th! Happy 4th of July. Wait, is it 12 yet? No. Happy 4th! But may the 4th be kind of stupid. Just kidding. Let's not go there. Anyway, my story time. This was in middle school, again, or intermediate school. I can't remember. It's one of the two.
Right.
I'm pretty sure it was intermediate school. Wow, that was a long time ago, bro. It's between middle and 3rd. It's like 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Yeah, it's 3rd, 4th, and 5th. and then you move on to middle school, which is 6th, 7th, and 8th, and then you move on from middle school to high school, which is 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. So I was, I think, a 5th or 3rd grader. I don't know which one it was. I can't remember, but I was in intermediate school because I remember exactly where this room is, and I was involved with the Sunny Singers, and I haven't talked about this story ever until I brought it up with Abraham, but I'm bringing it to the world, and sometimes you gotta talk about your problems, so no one knows about this except for him and everybody else that was involved, unless they forgot about it, which I didn't. It traumatized me as a kid. So what happened was we were coming back from, I think, like Cheyenne or like something. We were coming back from something.
Stop.
Come on.
No.
You scratched the bottom of your foot. Come on. You like that? Anyway, we get back, we get off the bus, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going for it. I'm sitting there sideways. I'm flipping this vehicle right here, right now, okay? I'm doing it. The vroom. Anyway, we do it. We get back to the intermediate school, and this was after school hours, and we get off the bus, and I'm so nervous. I'm shaking. I'm so nervous, bro. I'm shaking. I'm like you can even see this on the cam, bro. You can see this on the camcorder. Like, I'm doing this. My feet are shaking. Hold on. I'm building intensity. Leave me alone. Anyway, I'm shaking. I get off the bus, and I see this girl that I have a crush on. I had a major crush on this girl. At the time, she was very popular. Then once it got involved in high school, everyone else had their own popularity. Anyway, that's besides the point. In this time zone, when I was a little kid in intermediate school, she was popular, and I was not. And I get off the bus. I go up to her in front of everybody. There's literally like 25 kids like that are involved with Sunny Singers, or 18, or whatever the case is, and then the teacher. I think it was one of the last ones to get off the bus. I go up to her, and I just ask her out. Guys, before even talking to her, before even doing anything, I just asked her out. And you know what she blatantly said in front of everybody? She's like, what? No. Like, exactly like that. Like, it wasn't even like, no, I'm sorry. Or, like, no, whatever. Granted, don't get me wrong, guys, we were in intermediate school, okay? This is way before fucking middle school.
Right, but
it traumatized me.
Early rejection.
It traumatized me as a kid. Like Abraham said, rejection. When I got rejected, now I know how to handle it. I know how to handle rejection because I know there's a lot of people out there. There's 7 billion people on this earth, ain't counting, and there's one person on this earth for me. Okay, 7.9 million or billion or whatever, or 9 billion or whatever. I haven't looked at it currently.
It's growing, man.
Anyway, it's growing every second, every minute. Basically, there's babies popping out. Okay. Anyway, the point of the matter is, I got rejected and I took it to heart.
Yeah.
To heart, especially as a kid.
And yeah, I'm glad you brought that point up, because not a lot of guys handle rejection the right way, and that's really what we want to talk about, because there is a way to handle rejection. Rejection is not, it's not good, but it does help you. You can get positive feedback. From rejections. What I mean by this is, if you get rejected, if someone rejects you and you take it to heart, you get down and you start getting depressed, guys, it's all in the head. It's all in your head.
If you start saying, oh wow, no one's good for me because this one person was not, that doesn't make sense. Listen to this. If one person rejected me, everybody else is going to reject me. That is the solid, broad statement that everybody takes away from getting rejected.
Yeah, because yeah, cause and effect. That's
exactly.
And really, it's rejection should be handled positively at all in any type, because what you're gonna learn from it is how not to do it. So, talk about a time where you didn't get rejected. What was
where I didn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
So. You can talk about a recent.
No, I'm talking about. Let's see. I'm gonna go back to Heston. I'm gonna go back to Heston, and I'll tell you, because this is the most positive thing that has ever happened to me. To me, it's still pretty recent. It sucks, but
no,
it's perfect.
Okay.
Because it's perfect for the situation.
Oh.
So we're talking about when I didn't get rejected. So I'm old school. There's a lot of people that are different types of either romantics or, you know, different types of people that look for certain types of relationships, or they handle it a certain way at the beginning of a relationship when you want to have one or you want to start with one. In this particular situation, I was going old school. We walk into this place. I'm not going to say what place of business. And I see this girl, and I'm like, wow, dude, she's a great white buffalo, man. And for that concept, short, you know, long explanation short, great white buffalo is you only see a white buffalo like what, once in your lifetime or whatever, because they're brown. So once in your lifetime, and you're never gonna see it again. That's the concept of it. Anyway, I was like, great white buffalo, I'm never gonna see this girl again. She's gorgeous, gorgeous, out of this world gorgeous. I have to do something. I told myself, I was like, I have to do something. And previously, before that game, I was like, look, if I ever see this girl again, I'm gonna do something. So this is the second time seeing her, and I was like, look, I gotta stay true to my word. I have to do something. I left a note on her car. Hey, call me. She didn't call me, but my number was there. And at this point in time, everybody has text messaging. Everybody does, right? Everybody does. So she texted me, which is perfectly fine. She contacted me. That was the main concept of what I wanted to get. Positive vibe. And if she would have rejected me, she would have never texted me that night. See, do you guys see what I'm saying? Like, you know, cause and effect. But she could have just crumbled it and just tossed it. She could have ripped it, tossed it. She could have done whatever she wanted with that. But that same night that I left my number on her car, she texted me that same night.
I've given numbers out. I've done the same thing.
Me too. I've had them thrown away. I've had no one contact me forever. Ever. Literally. Right. And then this one time, it worked. And what I was thinking, what was going through her head was, oh, hey, this guy went through the trouble to put his number on my car. And I left a little smiley face, you know, I mean, because I was, you know, glad that I left a number on a pretty girl's car. I made her day. Even though if she didn't contact me, I made her day, and that made my day, knowing that I potentially made this girl's day without knowing, if that makes sense. Like, you know, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm thinking, this is my mind, like, of her, me putting myself in her shoes, saying that, oh, hey, this guy, you know, finds interest in me. And so I'm going to try it. I'm going to see what happens. I'm going to see if he's a nice guy. I'm going to see what happens. And then maybe we can just work from there. You know what I mean? That's what I thought anyway. But what about a positive time from you? Like, what do you think? Yeah.
I've had quite a couple positive times. But, or feedback at least, you know. I don't know. I guess for me, it would have been like in the flirty situation, you know, that I get more results than anything, because I think there's.
Are you talking about like in person, like where you're just flirting with them and then they just like they show off positive vibes towards you, they show interest, like oh hi Abraham, oh my god, like that?
Yeah, exactly like that. No, you wouldn't do that. No,
no.
Take that.
I was being like the girl. I was being the girl in that situation, not the guy. I promise.
And yeah, I think flirting is usually one of the strongest feedbacks that you can get, because you can get that face-to-face interaction. You know that there's something there. You guys feel it. You know what I mean?
Now, not only do you feel it, there's a lot like this is a very similar concept to what you're saying. And I'm glad you brought that up. When girls flirt, they touch. They show interest in you by touching you, by engaging. Body language, guys, look for it. That's what he's trying to get at.
Yeah, pretty much and it's simple things like just like slap or here, or they'll pull your hair.
It's like, oh no, you're serious.
They'll take your hat, they'll play with you, and then
they're gonna try to do like it's just anything just to get your attention. Like it's just crazy, you know what I mean? But guess what? They usually
you know. Because they're like, you know, that's why a lot of chicks end up with guys.
What he means by showing off is just she gets the vibe that he
doesn't care about her.
Doesn't care, but he's interested because he shows her like a little bit of action. If you show too much, then they'll think, oh, he's too clingy. We don't want that.
Right? Girls hate clinginess. I've lost my chances with other girls because of my clinginess. And I didn't realize it. I thought that's what they wanted, because a lot of us think that that's what they want.
But in reality,
they want the opposite, you know? See, girls...
We're not telling you to play anybody. We're not telling you to be a player. We're just telling you, flirt with girls, flirt with different types of girls if you're single, and understand their body language. Once you understand their body language, then you can start, you know, pick and choosing who you can go after, and then you can start seeing actually personality types, because they come out in a woman and a man. Remember that, girls. This isn't just for men.
I feel like it's way too out there.
Yeah, that's what I was feeling, actually. Just move it up. Okay. Anyway.
Like
Anyway.
I was like in the corner.
Yeah, I know. I tried to. Okay, this is a 5.5. I like this. That is the sign. We are signing off.
It is.
Tonight. Because every time he does that, he knows that it is game time to sign off, and I think that is going to be the dinner bell of bedtime.
It is. All right, guys. Thank you for sticking with us.
And
Peace out.
we are going out.
All right. Cut it. You cut it. It's my turn.
No, it's both of our. Actually, this is walk away.